Energy flows where attention goes. Aloha, divine co-creators out there. I'm Mikkel Anna. Happy, blessed summer solstice. And I just wanted to pop on here and reflect a bit with you all about this time and what's available. Where are we putting our energy? Because wherever we're putting our energy, we're courting, connecting, and we're giving away power, right? So we want to be really mindful about where we're putting this amazing energy we have. So on this beautiful summer solstice, we have the opportunity to really embody the next level of our own being, to really come into more genuine love, light, and grace, power within the self. Some fine tunes on how we might do that is in this time, we got to get fine tuned. If you've been pulling the layers and peeling things away, then you are coming into the finer tune aspects. Those really small thoughts that come in, they're really subtle. Maybe it just says, oh yeah, you couldn't do that. Or yeah, and you just brush it aside like, yeah, whatever. No, you brush it aside. You may not give it energy in the moment. You've brushed it aside. However, we still have a roach under the couch, right? It's still there. And so if you've listened to my channel and the work within that, I've spoken about the vessel, our body vessel, as your house, right? This is your temple. So just like in your house, you have things plugged in. The printer is drawing energy, this little USB cord, all of the chargers, microwaves, etc., whatever you've got in your home, coffee makers, whatever. So just like that, when this small thought comes up, it's like the printer plugged in, and you go, oh yeah, you haven't unplugged it. You've just simply not given energy to it in that moment, but it's still plugged into something that's saying, I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy, I'm not valued, I'm not seen. Some program, some wound is still having power here because this thought is still arising, right? And that's arising from somewhere. So the fine tune, we want to go in and go, wait a minute, where is this coming from? What voice is this speaking from? And if you follow it, and that goes back into kind of retrieving pearls, taking time to sit with yourself, have a relationship with your inner child, and get close here, like, what's going on here? Let me check in. Where is this coming from? And then why am I putting my energy towards this thing? So when you're able to do that, you actually go and unplug the cord, right? And that's what we want to do, is remove those things, heal the wounding so that we can release the programming, so that we are fully aware of where we're giving our power at all times. And so ultimately, just the reminder today is to embody the highest self, to know that now is our deep opportunity. The last full moon that we just had was very active, and many people have expressed to me that they have been feeling a lot of angst, or it's been tumultuous, it's been hard, a lot of things coming up. And I understand this, and like, yes, now is the time. Yes, it's been full. So much has been coming up. We've all been experiencing this draw and this push to deepen, to release and surrender at a greater level, to release what is no longer serving, to be very clear about where we're putting our energy. So we are connected to Source Channel, the earth, and nothing else. And when we speak these things aloud, so this is another reminder here, when we speak these things aloud, we are creating as co-creative beings. We are creating our reality. So you want to speak aloud. Things that you're thinking, you may be someone who thinks a lot inside. Oh yeah, I do that, I do stuff, I think about it. That's wonderful. And to use the resonance and vibration of your voice aloud is going to intone it into creation. When we speak it, so shall it be. So speak the words aloud. I release such and such. I command light within my being. I command love here. Love lives here. I release all that does not serve me. I cut all cords. I remove all connectors. I am connected to Source, the earth, and nothing else. living from my heart as my lower chakras are in service to the heart, and then ultimately the high heart connected to source energy, the God of your heart, however you say that, the divine creator, infinite creator. So nini na nini, yaha waha. There are many ways to say that, whatever works for you. But it is important to be connected just to our source, the earth, and nothing else. There are many things, like we just said, the chords from the power, this is your vessel. So things are constantly trying to chord into us and have us draw or give power to it. So our job is to stay clean, to stay in our own divine energy and not chording into or plugging in to any of these outlets or any of these trains of thought. It can be also things like a thought form, right? You can have a thought where I should be doing this because I am a something, whatever that may be for you. But when we start to draw into a societal thought, maybe it's something my mother told me, my father, brother, sister, it's someone else's information. If I'm utilizing that information, kind of checking into it and using it to discern my own information, that's one thing, that's critical thinking. But if I'm drawing into that and go, ugh, I really don't want to, but I should do that because I'm blah, blah. I'm now doing something because I feel that I have to. It has an obligation or some sort of, I'm giving power away instead of allowing myself to make a decision based on my connection to source and what that has for me. So we're releasing everything that does not serve us and allowing ourselves to get all of our information from source. So that as you walk around day to day, you don't really have to do anything except for show up and listen. So we're utilizing tools on the daily, AM and PM, going within, releasing cords, connectors, drawing into the higher self, protecting the field, walking through your day in this way, being aware, stalking the mind of anything that might come up throughout the day, right? And going into the inner child, drawing into a deeper work if you have time, or it comes up, right? You're meeting that and you're utilizing your tools through the day. In the evening, also clearing the field, drawing into yourself, removing anything that does not serve, and protecting your field and your sleep space for the evening. So this is kind of the daily practice, right? And so these are the refinements of just catching any other little thing so we can be completely in charge of our own vessels. So again, mantras. I have authority over this vessel. Nothing has power over me. Speak it all day. I have authority over this vessel. Nothing has power over me. I choose love. I am love. And so it is. Add into that whatever other mantras you need, but know that you are a powerful co-creator, a divine being founded in love, and that joy and love is our true nature. Whenever we don't feel good, we are either working with transmuted energy, somebody else's stuff, we ourselves are getting triggered into wound, or we've picked something up, right? So we're recording. So we want to disconnect cords, release all energies that do not belong to us, and draw and see if there's any other triggers connected to wound, and release and heal those triggers and traumas. So I do have a great video called Releasing Trauma, Reclaiming Your Power. It has a whole process on picking up your pearls and going into a meditative state and kind of working with your inner child. So check that out on my channel if you'd like to learn more about that. This summer solstice 2022 is an opportunity for all of us to release anything that has no longer been serving and really step into the new exciting time of building the new earth, of co-creating in harmony, of releasing old systems and coming into a new profound way of co-creating in cooperation versus competition. So we're moving into this higher vibratory field, and we are choosing to do so as a collective. And I want to thank you for making that choice, for moving into higher vibrations within the self and therefore with one another. It is really what we all get to do, and our true mission, I believe, is just to activate divine love within your own being. If I am activating my own divine love and radiating that outward, then I've really completed the mission. So there isn't much to do out there. Remember, out there is an illusion. It's all within. So if we create here, then the movie out there gets to match what we're feeling here. So remember not to get caught up in the external forces. If someone's upsetting you, oh, that's a good one. If someone's upsetting you, if they're bringing something up, triggering you somewhere, remember they're not your problem. They are reflecting to you what's still inside of you. And they're giving you an opportunity to heal it by letting you recognize it, by catching, oh, I don't feel good, and I'm starting to feel something else. I'm starting to feel a charge. So when I start to feel that, I want to go be with myself and find where that's coming from, and remember that it's not the person I'm engaging with, but it's within myself. So remember, there's nobody out there. We get to do it all ourselves, release all that does not serve us, find the love, find the kindness, find the joy here with our own being, our energetic tools, meditative work, breath, right? Another great one, quick and easy one, just take a longer out breath than in breath when you are activated. 1, 2, I breathe out longer. Right, you can feel that starts to get you into a calmer state of mind. So utilizing your breath, utilizing these mantras, utilizing time to sit, utilize energetic tools, meditate, visualize, stalking the mind, picking up our pearls, surrendering and moving daily from the high heart, knowing that we are in service to the infinite creator and one another. So happy summer solstice to you. May you be empowered to live in your high heart, in your highest self, and in the highest good for all beings. Thank you for your commitment to Source. Mahalo nui loa. Thank you for joining me here today. Mahalo ke akua. Have a beautiful rest of your day in living light. Aloha.